individual, is that I'm very concerned that someone such as an RFK Jr., who is really kind of like, I bought his book on Fauci. I mean, I read it. I really enjoyed it. I appreciate a lot of what he has exposed throughout that process during COVID. But I'm very concerned about the fact that I think he's potentially compromised by the Epstein network and sexual blackmail. I think that's a legitimate possibility.
Whoa.
What
Yeah,
tipped you
man,
off there?
Who is?
brother, it's got to be the
RFK?
deranged sex
Oh,
diary that he
yeah,
had.
dude.
Yeah. And then directly after his
100%.
Oh, guys, he's handling health though. There's that has nothing to do with Jews, so we're good.
Or anti-Semitism and free speech, right?
Right.
Oh, HHS should have no role there, but apparently now they do. And this is a precedent-setting operation in many ways. But if you have,
Hey, Austin, healthy communities are free of anti-Semitism. Okay.
Oh my God, I'm telling you right now that when you go and discover that, first of all, you have RFK Jr. rebuilding public trust, kind of rebranding the vaccine agenda in many ways. That's what I think is potentially why he's being leveraged and exploited in that manner. He might even have the best of intentions when it comes down to that specific agenda, and not be entirely read in on the compromise and the undermining of his potential, hopes as far as any sort of like. But I don't know. They'll play Kate in certain ways, I guarantee.
Palestinians are the most pampered people on the
100%.
in history. You lose all credibility. Now I must say something. Mm-hmm. Everybody that I know that knows this dude on a personal level says he's the nicest dude you've ever met. Sure. It's crazy to me. Mm-hmm. But what happened on those flights? I mean, we all know. Guy to sex addiction, like most men of power have when there's availability of ass everywhere. You just do it. And where did he end up? Where did his like punching card end up, dude? You know?
Yeah, whose face did he eat? We don't know.
Man, we know he's on the Epstein list, and beyond that, as far as I'm very concerned about this Peter Thiel linked HHS deputy director, which I believe to be truly the one in charge on the ground, legislative action, as far as like essentially this individual, Jim O'Neill, is the deputy secretary of Health and Human Services and under RFK Jr. And as deputy secretary, O'Neill would essentially function as the chief operating officer of the department, overseeing the day-to-day operations of all sub-agencies, as well as leading public health emergency preparedness. And so, of course, the government's policy responses to bioterror events, pandemics, etc. In addition, O'Neill would oversee the development and clearance of HHS regulations and ostensibly be the main implementer of the Make America Healthy Again policy agenda. So here's the problem. O'Neill's business connections, both past and present, as well as his previous statements on public health policy, strongly suggest that he is not only unlikely to implement the policies that Make America Healthy Again centric voters are expecting, but that he may in fact pursue an agenda that stands in direct conflict with the main tenets of the MAHA movement, or whatever it is. Specifically, he advocates reforming the FDA to deregulate and accelerate the pathway from drug development to legalization. This would notably aid the biotech industry, which has long struggled to get its products approved outside of an emergency-based deregulatory paradigm. And we've had CDC whistleblowers who have come out and said as much, and that they manipulated the studies that were now available and revealed to the public. And so this biotech investor and Peter Thiel associate, Jim O'Neill, is poised to usher in this deregulatory paradigm that would allow the proliferation of these dubious products on the U.S. market under the guise of innovation and efficiency.
Yeah, where do you think Elon learned how his methodology for his influence network? You know, Elon's going around and dumping loads in women of influential variety. He proposed it to Nicole Shanahan as well. She said no. Peter Thiel's doing the same thing. He's just dumping loads in guys all over the place, and now they're part of his influence network. That's what's going on here.
Oh my God, that's such a
it's so crazy.
Weird way of just like welcome you into the fucking thing. That's just
for real.
It's crazy.
He only hires gay twinks, obviously.
Oh, you know who else was on that list?
You know what's so funny? Go on. And
RFK's mother.
What about her?
She's on the list of the flight logs for on the
really?
jet, which is weird.
That's
Why is your mom
hilarious.
on there?
I don't know. Kenny's got
for
dark,
real.
dude. Kenny's got dark.